Well, honored by being able to say that we're a national seed, and really thrilled for our fan base be able to see us play this weekend, and be able to see DBU play in New Mexico and Fairfield play, and really excited, and congratulations to all the teams that made the tournament, and probably more than anything, just really excited for everybody associated with Texas Tech baseball. It's an honor, and it also means that collectively everybody did a pretty decent job to get to this point for sure.
You know anything about the Fairfield Stags? It's obviously their first trip to the NCAA tournament.
I didn't even know that, so you're a little bit ahead of me. We'll get to work on all that after practice today.
Do you feel like a number 5 overall seeding was a fair spot? What was your initial reaction? Do you feel like it'd be higher or lower?
I hadn't really even thought twice about it. I mean, again, just honored that we were picked to be a national seed. I think our league really helps you in that aspect. I mean, when you're playing the number three RPI league in the country, obviously that helps. And then when you go out and win the league the way we did, that helps. And really excited about getting out here and getting to work today and getting ready to play this weekend.
New Mexico's been a really tough out this year. It's really battled you guys, no matter if it's been a win or loss. You enjoy that familiarity, having played a team early in the season and having them in the regional?
I don't mind it. I mean, it's you're kind of getting ahead of us. I mean, we're playing Fairfield on Friday, and I think anything you're talking about past Fairfield right now, you're really talking about something that we need to go out and play baseball on Friday. New Mexico staff, Dallas Baptist staff, Fairfield staff. I don't know them as well as the other two, but the other two do a really good job with their teams, and I'm sure they'll show up ready to go.
How do you prepare for a team that's never been in an NCAA tournament before?
Well, we're preparing to play at the highest level we can, and no matter who we're matched up, we want to go out and play the game the right way. And we'll look at their stuff, and I'm sure there'll be adjustments we have to make based on where they are and what we need to do as far as that goes. But really what we need, really what's got us to this point probably more than anything is taking care of our own business and making sure we put a little work in each day to be ready to play.
From what you've seen from the Red Raider Nation and your fan base showing up in that Super Regional a couple years ago, what are you expecting out there for the regional?
Well, we show the video all the time where the announcer mentions that, that it sounds like a football atmosphere in the stadium when it gets really rowdy, and how electric it is, and it kind of gives you goosebumps just talking about it. And we're thrilled for our fan base to be able to see us play, and excited for it, and also excited for our team. I mean, they've worked really hard to get us to this point, and have earned the right to play at home, and now we got to go out and earn the right to win.
Coach, you like playing the early game on Friday?
Actually, really do.
Coach, how much do you think it helps your team's focus being able to stay at home for, at least just for now, the regional, and not have to, in terms of preparation, not have to worry about traveling and a new environment, all that aspect?
It's a different deal. I mean, really, if you're traveling, you're talking about leaving on Wednesday, and it does make the week seem a little longer when you're staying at home. I mean, there's some guys around here that traveled with us last time, and really, if you're traveling, you're talking about one practice tomorrow, travel day Wednesday, short practice on Thursday. And so really excited about the ability to prepare this week, and hopefully it'll pay off.
Have you set up your pitching staff for the weekend, and what do you tell them about the electricity they're going to see at a regional?
Yeah, we haven't talked about our pitching yet. I mean, other than we're planning on going Davis and Gingrey, game 1 and 2. Hadn't really sat down and talked about it yet. As far as electricity, I think our guys have felt some of that already. We've been in some big environments. I would say, if we need to manage something along those lines when we get to that point, we will. And there's always going to be moments, and there's going to be momentum in games where you need to manage the momentum of games. And what you hope to do is go out and play a solid enough brand of baseball where you minimize the momentum as far as that goes. And that all starts with, on the mound and playing defense.
Tanner just day to day at this point? How's he looking so far in the week?
I think Tanner could have played, Saturday or Sunday if we'd have played. He's really was just tight, and he's got pretty good awareness, and he pulled up on the play, so he wouldn't pull it. And we were just really cautious through the weekend, didn't want him to pull it. So he should be fine. If he's not, I'd be really surprised.
Any word on Zach Davis? Looked like he didn't.
He's running fine. He took in and out on Saturday. Was it Saturday? Friday. On Friday, he took in and out. He sprinted on Friday. He sprinted yesterday. Again, there's a guy that hadn't been on the field in 2 weeks, and just been really cautious with making sure he's 100% going into this week. And what you hope is what we've done is the right thing, and that he is okay.
Coach, and obviously you always want to put a good brand of baseball on the field, but is there ever an advantage to an early exit from the Big 12 tournament? Maybe not wearing the team down going late into the weekend?
I think if you're watching the game yesterday and it's in the 10th inning, you're definitely going, okay, if this game goes a couple more innings, it could be detrimental for the team, that uses somebody too much. With that being said, I think there's an advantage to getting live at bats and playing. I think each guy's his own guy. Each guy takes a little longer to recover as far as hitters go, as far as pitchers go. And so there's those guys that could play those games and be ready to go today on Monday. And then there's the guys that need, Monday and Tuesday, be real light, ready to go on Wednesday. So across the board with your roster, there's no one answer. What we're trying to do is manage the whole roster and be healthy and have good energy and also, have a clear mind, be ready to go compete.
How do you keep your team humble with the number 5 seed?
Well, this game will humble you in a hurry. We got humbled pretty good last Friday. And the one thing that's really easy about this game, and a lot of these guys have played a lot of baseball games, is if you know anything about this game, it can be really good one day, and it can be really bad the next. And it's just baseball sometimes. Sometimes the ball doesn't bounce your way. Sometimes the ball does bounce your way. Sometimes you pitch good. Sometimes you play good defense. And I guess what I'm saying is there's going to be those days like we had the other day. That's humbling enough, I think. And I think also it's a learning experience for them to know how fast, that if you don't play good, how fast something can be over. And we know the path ahead of us and know what's in front of us and know what we need to do.
Speaking of learning experiences, what do you think Davis and Stephen took away from this past weekend in their first college tournament setting?
Well, they both pitched at Minute Maid, so that was a tournament. So it's really the second college setting as far as that goes. And also, you got to understand the sense of urgency, knowing that you're playing the next week, going to that Big 12 tournament might not be the same as if you didn't know you were going to play. Not saying the results would be any different, but I like our chances with those guys when it's, hey, let's go play, let's keep playing. Those guys have been really good. They've competed really well, and it's probably something they've never experienced as far as, hey, I can go pitch this game, and either way, we're going to be playing next week and competing for, to go to Omaha. So I think this week is what you look forward to, whether you're a young man playing college baseball or you're a coach. And I think it'd be probably the wrong thing to say, that they were trying last week. Don't get me wrong, but I think it's easy to say they're looking forward to this week for sure.
One more.
I didn't say that very good.
I know the coaching community is a tight one. You have any sort of reaction to basically a legend as far as the Big 12 and the coaching community is concerned? Obviously not going to be the head coach at UT next year.
Got all the respect in the world for Augie. We've had a conversation. I appreciate everything he's done for the rest of us. He's probably done more for college baseball than most of the guys out there. And he had a knack for winning a lot of baseball games and getting guys to play at a high level. And really gonna miss him from a standpoint of seeing him on the field. At the same time, he knows he's welcome to come to Lubbock, Texas, and hang out with us. He's been told that, and he's welcome out here again. Anytime you can get around a guy that's been through as much as he's been through, and you can maybe gain some knowledge, pick his brain a little bit, I'm going to do that whether he's coaching at the University of Texas or not. So I appreciate his friendship.